Happy Friday. Hope you all have had a good week. Wanted to go live today with my 5 on Friday, and hopefully something I say will be an encouragement to you. So anyways, winter has found us. It has returned, as you can see. We're in the middle of a winter storm. It's that heavy, wet stuff. We definitely need the moisture, but as you can see, my tulips are now covered. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Yesterday was a beautiful 70-degree day. So this is Colorado for you people. Like, you wait a minute and the weather will change. Anyways, we do need the moisture, so at least that's good. But I have to say I wasn't really missing it. But as you can see, they're loving it. They love it, these two. Zoe, not so much. Anyways, let me know how the weather is where you guys are. I would love to hear. Hopefully, for you guys in the, the east, you've got our warm weather now. I think it went your way, so enjoy the warmth. You guys deserve it. You guys have not had a good winter, that's for sure. Anyways, moving on. I'm going to find Zoe's stick here that I just gave her, which now seems to be missing again. So anyways, number 2, of course, we had our Purim party last week. I think you guys saw that. I made a reel. A Purim Shabbat anyways, and so that was really good. We all had a really good time with that. You can check the reel out and see all the highlights and stuff. And then we went and did deliveries on Tuesday for, you're supposed to give gifts on Purim, and so there's a lot of Hamantaschen that's given out and little care packages, little things like that. So Amelia ended up taking on some deliveries for some people, and so I went with her to do that. So it was fun. It was kind of like with the flowers, bringing joy to people. So that was really fun. And then she went to a party later that night. It was like a 70s theme. She looked really cute. So anyways, that was that for Purim. But then on the other side of things, of course, this war, which is not joyful at all. I hate war. But the evil in this world is just so awful, especially in Iran. And I just hope that something can be done to free those people there. They deserve a life, for sure, and they have better government to run it. But in the meantime, it's a very scary situation. So I pray for peace. Hopefully you can pray for that with me. And then, of course, no news about really Nancy Gutherie's mother because it's all been buried by all the war news. But I did hear she was on the Today Show the other day, so I don't know. Hopefully they can get some resolution there. I can't even imagine how bad that has to be for that family, their family not knowing. So anyways, number 3, which is the majority of this 5 on Friday today, is my mother. I don't know if most of you have probably seen, I posted on Monday how horrible, awful the visit was. It was just a horrible situation. I don't even know what the words are anymore, but it's all on my Facebook page if you guys want to check it out. And I spent the entire visit yelling and screaming. I literally was gaslit and I exploded. And it was just ridiculous what I had to go through just to get somebody to help her to be able to be comfortable and breathe. So anyways, that was horrible enough. And then, I don't know, about an hour or so ago, I heard from the hospice nurse. Actually, she was doing better after Monday. But then, they want her to do these nebulizer treatments because she still is having like fluid in her lungs and stuff like that. And so, but she's refusing to do them. So that's a problem because nobody can force her. But, her lungs are not good. And breathing is not good. But I don't know what we're going to do. And they upped her prednisone. But anyways, if all that wasn't bad enough, and like I said, Monday was just a disaster and it really just broke me. It was horrible. I got this very disturbing phone call a little while ago from my hospice nurse again, and she walked in there this morning around 9:45 and found her bed deflated again, her air mattress. The oxygen was off. The plug came out from the wall, and she was literally drowning in fluid. She said fluid was coming out of her mouth, white stuff, whatever, and her oxygen was at like 55. Her lips were blue. I was horrified when I heard this. She was horrified when she walked into it. Thankfully, she got her up and, got her stats up, got the oxygen on, cleaned out her mouth and the secretions, all that, got her up into the bed right, and the oxygen back on, and she's okay now at the moment. But I was back on the phone again with the, the general manager, and she had actually gone to him too while she was there and was fighting for her care as well. So thankfully that was good. But, I'm getting a lot of, I don't knows again. They claim that she was checked on at 6 a.m. and everything was fine. So what happened between 6 and 9, because they're supposed to have checks every 2 hours. And what if Crystal hadn't come today? I mean, it just, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know. He's claiming, he's promising me that it's not going to happen again, and he's going to take steps to make sure it doesn't happen again. But I don't know. I can't believe anything they do anymore. And, it's an awful situation to be in. I mean, the last thing I want for her is to be struggling or be suffering in any way and to die of neglect. And that's like what I fight for every day. And, I've gotten no help from the state. I've gotten no help from the ombudsman, and I really don't know what else to do at this point. I have no better option. To move her, I just think would be detrimental. So if anybody has any ideas or suggestions, please let me know, because I am very defeated right now, very broken. And it just continues. I don't know what to do. So anyways, moving on from that sadness, number 4, I do have a few orders to do this week, so I guess that's good. Nothing really new, but I guess my joy this week would be that I got Joanna Batsford's new book, Inklings, came this week. It's probably backwards, but it's like Small Victories, so I'm excited about that. And I just also got her new little Notes from Nature cards, so that's something that brings me a little bit of joy, and I need as much joy as I can find right now. So anyways, that's that. I am going to sing in open mic night Tuesday night on Senior Planet. Not sure what I'm going to sing yet, but if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. And then I just want to end with prayer, of course, for people I know that are also in need, because there's a lot of people struggling right now, not just me. Of course, Josh, friends Julie, Bobby, Rada, my friend Rada, my friend Karen, Tracy on Instagram, that she gets answers when she goes to Cleveland Clinic, and my friend Tom Schwartz from the church for his health as well. And then I just want to end with another prayer from Maria Shiver, the Sunday paper. Dear God, may we welcome this new season with open hearts, renewed courage, and the quiet faith to nurture the good within ourselves and one another. Amen. So I know daylight savings time is on Sunday, so I guess that's good. We're going to have more light. Just hopefully we don't have to see snow. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good weekend where you are. Stay safe out there, and Shabbat Shalom.